A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. Jesus took Peter, John, and James and went up the mountain to pray. While he was praying, his face changed appearance, and his clothing became dazzling white. And behold, two men were conversing with him, Moses and Elijah, who appeared in glory and spoke of his exodus, that he was going to accomplish in Jerusalem. Peter and his companions had been overcome by sleep, but becoming fully awake, they saw his glory and the two men standing with him. As they were about to part from him, Peter said to Jesus, "Master, it is good that we are here. Let us make 3 tents, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." But they did not know what he was saying. While he was still speaking, a cloud came and cast a shadow over them, and they became frightened when they entered the cloud. Then from the cloud came a voice that said, "This is my chosen son. Listen to him." After the voice had spoken, Jesus was found alone. They fell silent and did not, at that time, tell anyone what they had seen. The Gospel of the Lord.
The dazzling image of our Lord Jesus at the Mount of his Transfiguration was the glimpse of his glory at Mount Calvary. The Gospel last Sunday on the temptation of the Lord presented how the devil was determined to disrupt Jesus' resoluteness to fulfill his Father's will. But Jesus stayed on track towards the completion of his mission. Notice how the Lord dazzled in glory as Moses and Elijah spoke with him about his exodus in Jerusalem. We recall to mind that the exodus of the Israelites out of Egypt was God's redemptive act in the Old Testament. In the Gospel, when we speak about this exodus, we refer to God's salvific act for us through Christ's passion, death, and resurrection. Jesus shines because of his eagerness to fulfill the Father's redemptive will. After all, he considers doing the Father's will as his food. Kaya kahit sa isang sulyap lang ng kaluwalhatian, siya'y nagniningning na. Even Peter and the other disciples were overwhelmed by the goodness of the moment that they wanted to pitch tents there. But like the cloud that overshadowed and frightened them, the reality of being disciples of the Lord is not without sacrifice and the cross. St. Paul, in his letter to the Philippians, encourages us to be imitators of Christ, as exemplified by him and his companions. How do we do this? From the cloud, the Father has spoken. "This is my chosen Son. Listen to him." So sino pa ang pakikinggan at tutularan natin kundi si Jesus na siyang pinagkaloob sa atin ng Ama? Sadly, in our present time, medyo hindi attractive sa lahat ang pagsunod kay Jesus. Nangangailangan kasi ito ng sakripisyo at radikal na pagmamahal. Mahirap, pero posible. Remember, our true citizenship is in heaven. Let us choose to be children of light, spreading truth, goodness, and love, even if this entails sacrifice. By doing so, we can already enjoy the glimpses of God's glory in the world today. A blessed Sunday to all.